There's a blog post going viral that says that Burkina Faso has made, I think, $16 billion in the past year from gold. Now, you guys know where I stand on this. First of all, they have about 60,000 tons of gold produced a year. The value of that, even at these very high gold prices, is about 6 billion. Of that, only 5% is owned by Burkina Faso, including this new nationalization they're doing is 5%. The new contracts that were just issued to a Russian company for mining licenses for gold gives the Russians 75% of that gold. You don't have to believe me. You don't even need to check mainstream media, because I know a lot of you love ChatGPT and Grok. So you can go to AI, ask AI. I'm not lying. Burkina Faso does not have the most gold in Africa. It does not even have the most gold in West Africa. Even in West Africa, both Ghana and Mali have more gold than Burkina Faso. Again, you don't have to believe me. You should check. You should also think about why you only see dubbed videos of Traore where he's speaking in English, because the man speaks in French. It is a francophone country, okay? You're not even seeing subtitles. You're seeing dubbed AI videos, and they're telling you that that is what he said. They're not even translating it so you can hear the original French. I need all of us to consider why pro-Traore, anti-democratic messages are being pushed by the same elements at the same time where the Sahel is becoming the epicenter for terrorism in the world, and who is benefiting from this shift, to the anti-democracy shift. Because we must also consider, yes, if we say that democracy hasn't worked, because I'm not gonna lie, it's not like I'm loving the situation in Nigeria right now, but has autocracy worked? Togo has had the same president forever. Is it all fine and dandy? Is that all fine and dandy? Is Uganda the oasis of East Africa because Museveni's been there forever? If you're going to tell me that the opposite works, if it's military, if it's whatever, then you have to also be able to prove to me that it has worked even within our region. Because what our region is going through right now is very scary. Yeah, we have terrorists fighting with drones that our militaries don't have. We have foreigners being sighted with these terrorists by locals. At the same time, we have this propaganda machine gaining traction, and I feel like people aren't thinking. Gold, there are gold deposits, there's gold reserves, there's gold production capacity, right? In order for somebody to make $16 billion, to just jump to the charts, the most gold-rich country in Africa, there must be gold there, right? There must be some geological backing. As I said, you don't need to believe me. You don't need to believe Western media. You don't need to even believe the African journalists that have been kicked out of Burkina, both Francophone and Anglophone. You don't need to believe the Burkinabe human rights activists. Maybe you guys love AI. Go and ask ChatGPT. Like I'm telling you, you don't need to believe me. But you do need to think. Because you need to think about the fact that these insurgents are moving down to Nigeria and moving towards the Atlantic Ocean, and you have to ask yourself why. And what does that mean for your safety and the integrity of your nation?